So as you can see, I've clearly not just been sitting on my hands. I've been working been working away on the new dock walls and the new footpath that goes around it. I'm really happy with how it's all turned out as well. This wraps its way around all the way around here and stops around about where I wanted to stop it. So the construction of the actual dock walls actually didn't take too long. I had to take 2 trips down to create some more resources, but the actual building of the walls was actually relatively straightforward. I went for a mixture of cobbled deep slate and the deep slate brick, just to have a bit of texture to it, and I think it looks a lot better. I've stuck with the actual birch, just for the actual posts that stick out. And I'm really happy with the actual finished project. Now it does go all the way around, and just looking at it from a distance and also from the castle as well, it just looks super nice. Now down here I do have the start of a new sewage system. That's right, a sewage system. So let's get down here and get our feet wet. So obviously I'm really happy with the actual progress of the sewage system to start off with. Now this is going to be expanded out loads, and it needs a ton of texture and grime and bits hanging from the ceiling and lots of different things. So hopefully we should be able to work on that today, and I want this obviously going all the way around, and this has to go all the way down to underneath the castle. But yeah, I'm happy with the actual design, the actual shape of it, and I think we can work away on this today quite nicely. So as I have been doing this area around, I've been thinking about where would be the best area to have the church. And I think, to be honest, I've decided it's going to be in this section here. Now I have done the pathways just to cut these off, and these are going to have different types of builds in it. But the church is an important one. The church being near the actual castles is actually quite important. If I wanted to say semi-historical. Now obviously this is not an actually, historical build. Obviously with the designs and the dimensions of the actual castle, you can tell it's not a historical build. Some of these features you would not find in a castle anywhere apart from in Minecraft. But given the fact basically I am trying to keep this semi-realistic, a church would usually accompany any castle, and it would be relatively close as well. So the lady or lord of the castle, or king or queen of the castle, could take a trip down to the actual church on a daily basis or on a Sunday. And yeah, this is something that this would be done pretty much wherever there is a castle. There's usually a church connected to it. Now the size of the church that I want to go for today, I don't want a massive church, but I want it to be at least larger than any of the actual buildings down here. I want to have a good footprint, and I want to pretty much have the same particular style as this build as well. So we're talking stone brick, and maybe a bit of black stone as well. Well, black stone bricks as well. But yeah, I think first off, we need to sleep. Yes, that's right. We're going to have a sleep, and then we're going to start putting down a footprint of where the church is going to go, and we'll see what type of design we can come up with. All right, guys, I shall see you after I have had a quick kip. See you shortly. So this is the area that we've chosen, and being down here is actually not as big. It doesn't feel as big as it did all the way up there, which is strange that it's further away, but no, it actually feels like it's a bit smaller. Now, I have put together some resources, so we've got some cobbled deep slate and some stone, and we've got more stone there as well, and I've got a bit more stone with some polished diorite and some calcite. Now, I want to use the polished diorite and calcite as a flooring for the church, and predominantly use the stone and the stone brick for the actual walls and everything. So I think, to be honest, to start off with, we should probably put out some sort of, let's get that out, we'll put down some sort of a footprint for the actual church itself. So now I do actually want a tower. Now there's 2 ways I can do this. I can either do the going inside this way, and this is where the entrance will be, and I can start with a tower to start off with, which I don't mind that idea. Or do I start with a building going into a tower? I think I'm going to go for a tower to start off with. I think I like that idea. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so that's a 7 by 7. So the front doors will be here. So you're going to have door, door, and just a brick in between. And I want this to be the actual tower going up to start off with. And then we'll we'll open this out fully. So we'll leave one block and we'll do a three wide gap. And then we'll come down maybe 3. So 1, 2, and 3. Most churches, you see, do actually follow the actual cross format. So when you're actually looking from an aerial point of view, let's go back up so we can float down slowly. Yeah, most of them have a cross format. Okay, we're going to go with this. Right. So I'm going to put the tower in first. So this is the actual tower section. So I'm going to put this one in first, and then we'll see how we stand after that. All right, guys. I'll bring you back after I put the tower in. Okay, guys. See you in a second. So there we go. That's one tower done. I'm really, really happy with how this is finished off. Let's have a proper build-up look at it. Yeah, I'm really, really happy with. I'm happy with the top turret as well. Nice bit of detail. I need to get some gold blocks to make a decent bell, because I've put a normal bell there, but it's so tiny you can't really see it. But yeah, I'm really, really happy with the actual starter turret to start off with. Not really a major difficult job. Then just get rid of the actual hotbar for a second, and you can have a look at it yourself. Obviously, I've gone for a mixed palette of brick. So you got just some normal stone, and you got some brick stone as well, with some highlights of the deep slate, the cobble deep slate, and the brick deep slate, and some windows as well. And I've put out some windows on this side as well. So we've got two crosses, and we've got a little bell tower up at the top as well. And yeah, I'm really, really happy with the first tower and stuff. Now, the actual buildings to the side these are going to be pretty much standard. So it's just going to be building, probably going to be going probably just slightly above the actual cross there. So that's going to be top of the actual building, and then they have a bit of a roof, because I want this tower to be a lot taller. So we'll have these two. And then it should be quite good. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to go for the actual roof, for the actual building itself. I don't think I'm going to go for deep slate. I think I might go for a different actual color. Is it sleepy time yet? No, it's not sleepy. Oh, it is sleepy time yet. But yeah, I really, really like this at this moment in time. I think it's a really good start to an actual church. And once we've got the other two parts of the building built up as well, it's going to look really, really good. On the inside, I've gone for a mixture of the polished diorite, and I've got the, what's this one called? Calcite as well. I want to use this actual palette for the flooring inside as well. So we're going to have a good long section as well. So yeah. Right, I'm going to crack on and build up the sides and stuff. I thought I'd bring you back to show the old tower off. I'm really, really happy with this at this moment in time. I think it's going to be a really, really, really good build. And I might actually go with the actual cobble deep slate for the roof yet. I haven't quite decided, but we'll see. We'll see how it looks. All right, guys. I shall see you again very, very shortly after I've banged this out. I just want to basically get this done today in today's episode, so I can basically start on a new project, because I really, really want to get the sewerways starting to be built out as well, because I want to get them going all the way to the bottom of the castle so we can start work on the dungeon. But yeah, this one so far is really, really quite nice. I'm enjoying this build. Right, guys, I shall see you again after I've completed the other two sides. I'll bring you back before I start putting in the roof. All right, sounds fair? Okay. Well, guys, we've basically got the main build now done. Let's go inside it to have a check it out and stuff. I'm going to basically change this into probably a mosaic type of glass wall. So we're going to have a coloured glass wall, and I don't have any coloured glass at the moment, so I didn't want to chop it all out at this moment in time. We've got a nice straight straight form windows that you would find in the church and stuff. I need to change this out now, and I need to add in a roof. But yes, at this moment in time, I'm really am happy with this build and how it's sitting with the rest of the area. So if we want to come out here and have a little nosy, there we go. It sits so well next to the big castle, big imposing castle, and then we've got a nice little church. It's bigger than those buildings, but nowhere near as big as those. Yeah, so I'm really happy with that, and I think I'm going to go for some sort of cobbled deep slate for the actual roof, a black roof, because I think it'll work better, and you'll keep on with the theme of the actual castle. Oh, do I? Oh, I don't know. Still don't know really. Or I might actually go for some oak. There's only one way to find out, because I think we might need a bit of colour. Some brown, maybe some oak would look a little bit better. But I'm going to put in a roof, and you'll find out when I come back to see what I decided with in the end. All right, guys, see you in a second. So there we have it. But it's not quite complete, unfortunately. No, I run out of actual wood. So I'm going to have to knock down a heck ton of oak trees because I've still got all of this to do as yet. But what do you think of the inside? So I've gone for calcite and diorite, well, polished diorite. And we've gone for the oak wood for the actual roof. And I've put down just a little bit of cherry wood outside, a few saplings, just a few, you know, just a little bit of colour, a little bit of razzmatazz. But what do we think? I'm really happy with it. Obviously, we still have to basically finish it off with the roof at the back and stuff. But as a church goes, I'll tell you something. That's pretty good. I'm going to zhuzh up the area a little bit in front. Probably put down some more bushes. I might plant maybe a few patches of carrots or something like that, just to give some variation. But yeah, I'm really happy with that, to be brutally honest. Yeah, more than happy with that. So guys, I finished off the actual church, and I'm really happy with it. We have a church, we have a little bit of a courtyard. Well, I say courtyard, I say, you know, a few little gravestones, really old, and a nice little wall as well. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it's finished off. Let me come down and let me show you. Come down here, there we go. And I'll show you inside what I've done inside as well. There's always some that flow in the water. Hey ho. I want them. We'll get them in a minute. Right, okay. So this is the actual little graveyard, small little graveyard, a few little graves and flowers on top of it as well. Really like this whole earthy look. So it's basically a very old one. And then when you come inside, it's very grand, which is exactly what I wanted. I wanted a big grand building. And we can pretty much do whatever we want inside here. I was actually thinking now about putting maybe an auto flower farm inside here for all the 2 tall flowers. And basically just have an automated one. And we can have a few little mini farms in here that doesn't take up a massive amount of room, but is still quite good to have. But yeah, I'm really happy with the high roofs as well. And to be honest, the actual building looks pretty damn good from all angles as well. Not just from the front and the side. I'll show you over here. It just looks good from all angles. I'm really happy with the actual build of how it's turned out. Really happy, because it looks like a church, which is kind of what I wanted. I mean, if you come up here as well, keep an eye out for skeletons. I've been shot 3 times whilst putting in my roof. Unbelievable. Yes, and we have a big cross in the wall as well. But yeah, super happy with that. Right, so as we've still got a bit of time in the video left over, I thought we'd have a work on the sewers now. So I will meet you down there. I'm going to jump out. I want to make it more grungy. I want to make it more grimy. Now, I do have slime blocks, which I can use, but I don't know if I'm going to. The other thing I was thinking of was basically maybe popping over to the nether and get some of the vines which drop down, the green ones, and maybe pop some of them down, because I think that might help a little bit. I wanted the sewers to have a really dirty, slimy, grungy look, and I was mentioning basically some of the actual items that you got from the nether, like the twisted vines and the water roots as well. But I'll open up my inventory and show you. So I've got some like water iron for the green, maybe some slime box, maybe a bit of azalea, maybe some warped carpet, and I'm wondering if it is possible to make, you know, something a bit grungy, a bit slimy. Now, obviously, I'd be careful because these are stair blocks, and obviously won't attach to stair blocks. But I'm pretty sure these can they hang? I'm not too sure if they can hang. I don't know if these are these. Oh, these are the floor ones. So these go up. So if I do like, how much can you do? Will these be born? I'm not too sure with these. You see, I'm not too sure with the whole nether ones. Although you will grow. So if I do like something like that to start off with, that's a nice start. So what if we just change out maybe a few of these blocks for maybe some brown ones? Maybe there's a bit of a blockage, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So we do that one, and we do you, and maybe that one and that one as well, and we change it up to maybe some brown ones. There we go. Maybe put some mushrooms down, but I suppose we're going to need to place this down as well. Some warped nanylium. So we can break you out maybe there, and we can put there we go, some warped nanylium as well. It's starting to get a bit more of a grungy feel now, aren't we? A bit more of a grungy feel. Right, so what if we to do maybe you as well, and we'll do like you. There we go. We change out a few of these bottom blocks as well, maybe for some slime blocks. Maybe we'll do 3 in a row, something like that. Just some slime, a green grungy slime. Maybe we can put down some of these. I like this because it's not a massively high block, and it gives off a nice little look. Let's have a try here. So if we put you down. Oh, you're going to be awkward, aren't you, because of the water? Okay, what if we was to do so you there, you're still going to break off. Okay, maybe we do a bit more of an accent of slime. Oh, might have something to this now, actually. Right, so if we do some coarse dirt, and maybe one of them on top of it. Let's have a look now. Oh, now we're starting to look a little bit more slimified and gungified. What if I was to break one of these in the corner over here? So if we maybe break you out, we place you for, say, you, and then plant that down. Don't think that's going to grow up any more than that. And then maybe we can do the same here as well. So break you out, and we'll put you. And then we'll do like that. I think we're going to have to make this water flow again as well. So you can go right up. There we go. Let's get our bucket of water. And we'll make sure we... there we go. So how's it looking now? Oh, yes, definitely. Looking very disgusting now. Looking very disgusting. And now I think I want some coloration of the walls as well. So let's maybe try... How about some moss blocks as well? Just to show it's, you know, it's kind of basically got a little bit too mossed over, too weathered and destroyed over the years. And we'll put you in as well. So you and you. Maybe something like that. And maybe breaking out a couple at the top as well. to just show where it's basically got properly damaged over the years. There we go. It's time to have something a bit special now, I think. And this could be obviously easily repeated all the way through here. Maybe not to this extent, but definitely have a lot more of the warped vines. And we can easily get more nylium as well. But yeah, maybe maybe some of this warped block as well. Maybe, I don't know. We can have it slightly behind in that place and that one, and maybe in the wall. Oops, a daisy. There we go. And maybe in the wall there. So if we put you, and then you as well. There we go. There we go. Oh yes, definitely. With the dripping water as well. Definitely looking nicer now. Well, I say nicer. Definitely looking a lot worse for wear. Yeah, I really like that. I think that is a good looking little server we got there. Maybe place you down as well. I don't know why, but can we place you down? Oh yeah, we can place you down as well. There we go. Yeah, happy with that. Happy with that. I like that. That looks good. Yeah, so yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do off camera, basically, between this episode and the next episode. I'm going to elongate these out so they cover the whole entire length, and then we're going to make sure this goes all the way to the castle, to underneath the castle where the dungeons will be, and obviously this will be opened out, so this will be going fairly long. I'm not going to do it all like this, so this is going to be like patches and stuff, but mainly I'm going to do like just patches of like, you know, slime and gunge and gunk that's built up over the years. But yeah, super happy with that. I like that. I think that's a really, really good job. Something plain and simple, but obviously does the trick. Yeah, good stuff. Right, guys, and on that note, that takes care of today's episode. Hope you've enjoyed it. I've had a lot of fun today, actually. I've done obviously the church and this little section over here. Still plenty to do. Plenty of things to do, plenty of things to be having. But if you have enjoyed today's episode, you know, comment, like, subscribe, all that jazz, and I will see you again really, really soon. Okay, guys. Which one we're going to do today? We'll do that one. Bye for now. Bye, guys. See you later.